everyone, welcome back. Welcome back to my channel. My name is Lynn Wilson. I'm glad you're joining me today. I have a quick food haul, and by the time you see this, we will have returned. But we did a road trip for 2 or 3 days, and we headed out to Lancaster County, Pennsylvania. So any of my friends out that way, sorry I missed you guys. We were out and about. We might have even ran into you. We hit tons of thrift stores, did some discount grocery stores, some local farm markets, and I even got to check out some of the areas that Homestead Tessie refers to. One of the places is a country, I think it's called the Country Store, and I picked up a few things there as well. So I figured I would just show you some of the things. So I live in New Jersey. This would be in Pennsylvania, which is the next state over from where we are, for those of you that aren't familiar with where everything is in the USA here. I am literally rolling in from the car. You can see I'm in day off vacation mode here. Hair's up and sweatshirts on, and we were chilling. So I want to get this food put up, and so I don't want to, delay it too long. Don't really have a ton of perishables, but I'll show you some of the things that I got. So some of the things at the discount grocery store. So how many of you go to a discount grocery store? I don't find them to be fantastic. So there were 3 in the area that we were in, and I only got to 1. I just couldn't do it. It was not in me. I told my husband, I had all my hopes and dreams, and we ended up going a different route and trying different things, and I just pooped out. So BB's, I know some of you have recommended. We will catch up with BB's in probably another month to 6 weeks. We'll be headed out that way again. And also Sharp Shoppers, some of you know that one. And I don't always do that well at any of them. Probably Grocery Outlet is the one we did go to. Out of the 3 of them, I usually do the best at BB's. But with that being said, we went anyway. I just really wanted to see prices. I wanted to see quantities of food. I wanted to see what was not on the shelves, if anything. I wanted to see what was sparse. I wanted to check out prices of meat. I just wanted to go someplace other than my local area. So many of you have said, the prices, or I can't get, or whatever the case might be. So I thought, you know what? I'm going to spread my wings a little bit, get out of my local area, go to a different state, see what's happening in another state, and I'll show you what I got, and I'll tell you what I saw. So these are mild green Mojo multigrain tortilla chips. Just a random thing I picked up at the discount grocery store. So Grocery Outlet is the discount grocery store I went to. Picked up these peanut butter filled pretzels. This is a huge container. This is 44 ounces, 2 pounds, 12 ounces. My husband loves these. So, and I love the container. The size of that. This will be great to hold pasta. I'm going to take this off and just house pasta in that when he's done. But that was only $4.97. If you know the cost of peanut butter pretzels, that was dirt cheap. This just sounded delicious. Butter golden cake. They had your regular vanillas, your chocolates, your red velvets, but I never heard of butter golden. It was 99 cents. Not a great savings, but it was the type of cake. I want to try that out. These, my boss of where I work, my executive director, is friends with the owner of this company. And every time the owner comes to visit us where I work, he brings a couple of bags of these for my boss, and he'll give us 1 pretzel out of the bag. The only reason he gives us 1 is because they're so good he doesn't want to share, and I don't blame him. So I picked up 1 bag for myself. That was just a treat, period. So Shell's pasta, the price was 79 cents. So where did we go the other day? It was Aldi's. It was 77 cents. So this isn't like a wow savings, but this is a little bit better of a pasta. So for 79 cents, I picked up 2 bags of the Shell's pasta. This way it'll give me probably 6 of homemade hamburger helper. Don't know why, but I'm hooked on the Shell's noodles for my homemade hamburger helper, which I will be doing a video on shortly. Many of you asked, and I'm going to show you a vegetarian alternative to that, as well as a meat alternative. So anybody can indulge in the hamburger helper. I prefer the shells. Don't know why, I just do. So just, you know, one of those things. I picked up some fun pastas while I was there. I loved wagon wheels. I've had them once or twice. I don't really get those in my area. I don't know, just a random fun pasta. I thought that would be good. Let me see what else I got from there. Digitelli, I think is the way you pronounce that. When I make my homemade soup, like a chicken noodle soup, these are very tiny, if you can see them there. These are my favorite pasta to use for homemade soup, and they're very hard to get in my area. This has nothing to do with the pandemic and the food shortages. For years, this would sell out in the store. Like 10, 15 years ago, I couldn't get them. So this is just a random, found them, got them, added to the pantry and stockpile. Let me see. I'm trying to find the things that I got at that particular store. Chef Boyardee mac and cheese. I have seen other people haul this. We do not get this in our area. These were 99 cents a can. I wouldn't say it was like a wow price, but my son loves macaroni and cheese, and the fact that it's in a can, he could eat it cold. It's already cooked. You know, one of those things, emergency foods if you needed it, or he can just use it on the everyday. So I got 3 cans of that. And then I picked up some deli slices. This is his favorite cheese. 48 slices. This was $3.99. And it was just one of those things, we were in need of that for some up-and-coming recipes. I grabbed it while I was there. They had my favorite pumpkin bread mix. So out of this, you get 2 large loaves or 4 small loaves. I get this at Thanksgiving time at Walmart for $4.97. I love this. It comes with a can of fresh pumpkin, your flour, your sugar, everything's in there. No measuring, you just dump and go. It's fantastic. It makes the best and moist bread that you could want for pumpkin bread. I do not use the glaze on it. I don't want it extra sweet. It's perfectly perfect every time I make it. But you can't get it only at Thanksgiving time. And I paid $4.97. It was $3.97, so I got 2 boxes. Picked up 2 packages of these pretzel rolls, and they were $2.49. Super, super, super soft. My whole family, we love pretzel rolls. Out here, Walmart sells them. Lidl sell them. Kind of, you see them and then you don't. That kind of thing. Again, has nothing to do with the food shortages. It's just, we don't get them out here. So these are big out in Pennsylvania. So these were $2.49. And Best By date is May 3rd, which isn't until next week. I don't know when you'll see this video, but I will use these up or freeze them up. And then the last thing, I think from that is big case. So 6 packs, and there's 4 in each pack, and this is strawberry kiwi, and that was free. So as I'm pulling, wheeling my little cart out, I'm sitting on a stool here. Let me reposition here. As I'm pulling my cart out, they had that, and in the, mounded, and it said 1 free, 1 per customer. So I said, am I allowed to have one of those? She says, yeah, take it. Oh, the last thing that I picked up, actually it was the first thing I picked up going in the store, but the last thing I'm going to show you. I picked up organic beef sirloin steak. That is it right there. So this is not something I normally make. I've been in the mood for pepper steak. So this is organic beef steak, and it is perforated here in the middle. You get the 2 of those, and the cost on this was $4. So they're $2 each. My mom said to me the other day, I'm just craving a pot roast. I'm not big on pot roast. My mom loves it. And she said a small one was $20. And I could just see it was something that meant a lot to my mom. So I thought, how fun would it be to come home with not only some decent beef, but organic, then you feel a little bit better about it. So $4, so $2 each. I thought that was a great deal, especially with the cost of beef right now. And then I picked this up for us to have beef New York strip steak, boneless. It was $4.99. It's a decent size. We will get probably 2 pepper steak meals out of this. If I cut that in half, slice them very, very thin, and add the peppers and onions and all the rest, and put that over rice and some veggies, we'll get 2 decent meals out of that. So that's $2.50 a meal for the 3 of us for steak. It's cheaper than buying a McDonald's burger. Okay, then we went to a local. If you're out in that area, if any of you are in there and you know where Route 10 is, I think it's Route 10 North, I think. But it's called the Route 10 Market. It's an Amish owned market. I love it. Fresh baked goods, lots of produce, seasonal items, you know, whatever veggies and flowers might be in, a lot of bulk items. It's a local, like a mini grocery store for the Amish really, but I love going there when we go. I like getting the mini M&Ms. They are hard to find. Again, this is something in our area. On the norm, we can't find it. So it was $5.25. Here it is, Route 10 Roadside Market. See if you can see that on there in case anybody wants to check it out. We were almost out of our elderberry. You can hear allergies. We're going crazy. Elderberry helps. This was raw elderberry and honey. So I picked that up and try that one and compare it to the one that I use. I picked up, they have strawberry rhubarb jam, $2.75, homemade. They have lots of jams and jellies there. This particular one, I just know their label. Their stuff is fantastic. And just, oh, you can smell the tomatoes. Beautiful tomatoes. Hey, I think what I'm gonna do is split this video up because there is so much to show you, and bring you back for part 2 of this, and I will show you what I got at the country market out in Mount Joy, Pennsylvania. That is the one that Homestead Tessie has recommended. It's like a little local market, supermarket, grocery store. Definitely not like the size of a normal grocery store, but it had a deli department and a meat department, and it had everything you could want, plus crafts and some homemade items and things like that. I'll bring you back and show you what I got there.